You have an interesting one? I call it pay-per-view of the year. If it has to be an episode of Dynamite that won it, let it be. But
No. This is super easy for me, to be honest. I know when I joined before we went live, some of you were saying, "Oh, I'm struggling." So easy. In a year that hasn't had a lot of great pay-per-views in any company, all in. It's all in between Swerve and Ospreay's match against the Bucks, between that feel-good moment of Hangman and John Moxley, all those big returns. Like, it was such a... I'm just vexed that we didn't get that show in London, to be honest. Yeah, fantastic, top to bottom. That was the show, 5-hour show, and I was like, not once have I felt the need to get up, have a beer break. Have I felt like I'm falling asleep? Have I felt like I got a sore bum? Have I felt bored? Have I felt inclined to check my phone? I was like, you know what? This is great. Give me wrestling like every month. I'd be a happy man.
Okay. Fair enough.
Easy.
How much better is arena shows? Anyway, I should just be dismissed from this and come back and make y'all an immediate judge, because I've watched one pay-per-view this year, and that's because I was with you lot. Actually, I don't even remember if I watched it. Did I watch WrestleMania with y'all?
You watched the Rumble with us?
Did I watch Rumble? Yeah, so I've only watched Rumble this year.
Together.
Yeah, I've only watched Rumble. I haven't watched any pay-per-view this year, and the Rumble was the Rumble.
Yeah, we did see the Rumble. Well, I'll let you think about it if you want to change your mind, but for now...
There's no thing. I made to vote on whoever y'all pick. I'm being real with you, just to be honest. If it's just about a show, it's gonna be just one of the for me, it's not even gonna be what they call it again? The shows AEW produce on Thursdays. Not Collision.
Dynamite.
Sorry, not Dynamite. It's gonna be a Dynamite shows, because I watched a couple of Dynamite shows and they were fun. They're good when they're not talking, because they're crap at promos. Sorry to say, not promos, the video packages and story building part of it. The wrestling on their shows is brilliant. The storyline part of it, not great. WWE, opposite. They can do more story, can't wrestle. Mash them together and make a great show. So, yeah. I'm just let y'all go, and then I'm going to just vote on it. If you don't vote, I should try to think of something before then.
Can I add one thing just to something Den's just said? Because I don't think there'll be like an organic opportunity to say it further on. But there may be, I don't know. The wrestling in WWE this year has... I'm always lean more WCW than Fed, and always lean more AEW than them. Sure. It's been bad this year. Like, I don't mean from I hate this company. Forget all that noise. From a purely technical standpoint, what's being done in ring, analyzing the rhythms that they're going through, analyzing the in-ring footwork, analyzing how PG and restrained and conservative all of that spots are. I mean, geez, I was watching Raw today, and you had, I can't even remember who it was, even though it was today, but you had Javon Evans and Bouncy. F that guy. I had Javon Evans on the commentary table, 3 guys around him. He literally just jumped over them. And he's like, oh my God. It's like, are you kidding me? He jumped, guys. Like, is that how PG we've got? And when I saw that, it wasn't hate on Javon, even though I'm not a big fan. I was just like, man, ain't that the perfect microcosm for what the Fed has become? A guy jumps and they have to split hard like it's something special. And then when it's not a bouncy, flippy-dippy-doo-dah guy, it's so slow. Like that Cody Drew match, we're like, oh, it's fire. I went and watched it knowing what the result was without even knowing what the result was because of what you put in the chat. AJ puts cosine fire. I'm like, well, I know who's won this match. Which is fine. I've got no beef. But I watched, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is slow. I'm not looking for Ray Phoenix and AEW speed in every match or Will Ospreay speed. Level up a bit, guys. Come on. You're meant to be the top wrestling company in the world. You're meant to be the standard setter. Beyond bringing in big bucks and having a Netflix deal, what I'm watching is it's bad. It's not just about preference. It's objectively really lazy what's going on. great presentation as always. Some fun stories, one or two superstars who I'm into, but the wrestling's a real drag to watch. I don't take pleasure watching their brand of wrestling anymore.
I mean, yeah, PLE's. I can't really think about one where I've really jumped up, apart from one that sticks up in my mind. So without trying to think what happened on these past pay-per-views to try and relive them, I'm just going to name one because it was history making, and that I think it was Slammiversary where Leon Slater won the X Division Championship, becoming the youngest X Division champion of all time. And then obviously he's from UK ends, so I've got to go with that pay-per-view. I think it was Slammiversary, where Leon Slater became the new X Division champion. So Slammiversary for me.
Cool. Big turn.
Right, yeah, you know what? Slammiversary was special. TNA, shout out to TNA, man. You had a really good year. And like I feel this is one case where the partnership has sort of like elevated both brands for me, man. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching NXT, TNA, and the little back and forth. It's been great fun. It's like those old days where you never know who like shows up. The lights go out and Moose is on in the NXT arena. It's great. It's great. Going like my opinion on wrestling. Yes, I will say that like yeah, maybe there hasn't been all-time classics on the WWE roster this year. But I do feel there has been some great matches that have been thoroughly entertaining. I feel like, because as wrestling fans, we sometimes get into a loop of, because we've seen this great thing over here, we can't really respect the other great thing that someone's trying to do. They're just trying to do it a little bit different. So it's like you need to get into a mindset each time you're going to watch like a different product. Like, for instance, if I'm going to expect the highest level of athleticism, I'm going to go watch New Japan. Yeah. If I'm gonna watch those pure story, banter, stuff that made me laugh, yeah, I'm gonna probably check out WWE, NXT, or TNA. But I want somewhere in between, it's AEW. So I feel it's all subjective, and like again, you can look at any moment that you look like find the entertainment in it. I feel if you try. That being said, the pay-per-view of the year, I've got to go with Forbidden Door because we was there. It was a great moment. Had so many great moments, and also, like, you know, the matches, that main event, man. Come on, Darby Allin did the like. Please just don't die, Darby, man. Like, you just
I don't like that guy anymore.
You do too much, man. But again, seeing that live, being there live, that is totally biasness because again, All In really should kind of take it because Nico's right. Like you can watch that from head to toe, like and it's just great, man. But like there's other parts, there's other stuff. I'm sure there's WWE matches that I'm actually forgetting that I actually did really care for. But yeah.
But you forgot them. That's the point.
Match to match. Yeah, but I've also forgot AEW. I've also forgot TNA ones. So it's neither here or there. If I go match to match, belt to belt, it's got to be Forbidden Door. That was an excellent card.
Cool.
Great shout, to be fair, Big Tom.
Yeah, this is the one where the UK definitely gets it for me. I've been scratching my head. I did watch Clash. I also watched Crown Jewel. I enjoyed them, but I can't say match for match was good. It's the one we done online, guys. Super Strong Style 16. That weekend where it was that tournament to crown a winner.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very good match.
The surprise entrances like Oku turning up, him versus Trent Seven was insane. The qualifiers where you thought Mandem were out and they still just came back was amazing. Seeing Darius take the victory at the end, like well deserved. Him versus Leon was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Darius versus Leon Slater as a final was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. So like if I think the same way we would do WrestleMania being night one and you could just say WrestleMania. I would say Super Strong Style 16 because it was a 2-day tournament. Absolutely amazing. I think Super Strong Style 16 takes my win this year.
I actually do have a thing I saw this year that I liked. We were all chilling at your house. We were all playing poker. Cena's retirement match thing, pay-per-view.
Saturday night line event.
the reason why I like that was you got introduced. It was like a reset for WWE. You got introduced to stars you've never seen before. Like, well, you lot were seen before, but for cash fans like me, who was this black guy that's walking out like he's going to get his dinner? Seeing Obafemi for the first time, never seen him before, and I saw him and went, wow, looks like a star. Seeing, I forgot. Huh?
Sol Ruka special.
Sol Ruka versus Bailey, which was a really good match, and the making some moves that should be stupid, like the cartwheel on the top rope, should be just a stupid move, but they made it look like it's a real move. So yeah, I like that. And then our finish, which everyone seems to love. I don't. I'm going to make it really clear. Backflip into a cutter. Just do what thing with her. Walk away. She takes a bump. Right?
Nope.
And that's it. But,
What?
yeah,
Like Samoa Joe, just walk away.
yeah, just do the note and just bam. So I know it's an over move, but it's one of those over move where it's just a high flying twisty where you can just get simple, but it is what it is. And then you got to see what's it called? See John Cena just get really comfy in someone's arm and then leaving. But it wasn't about that. It wasn't about the tap out for me. He tapped out, which then pissed me off at that moment. At that time, at the time of the tap out, I was like, "Why is he smiling? Why did you tap out?" It worked for Nico. It worked for a lot of people. It didn't work for a lot of people.
Because
he found nothing. He found nothing. Right? What got me at the end of all of that wasn't about that stupid ending for me. Great ending for you. It was the package video they made showing all the wrestlers came out to the ring. Everyone came out around the ring. For years, I left wrestling because of the John Cena thing like that. During that match, where it was going on, I was just watching it for being a fan. At the end of it, I got pissed off at John Cena again. Then they showed that package. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm choking up. Few seconds before that, I was pissed at the guy. And then I was choking up. It's mad. So yeah, WWE, you know what you're doing. You're friggin' Marvel mother beeps.
And to be fair, as you said, for it being a showcase, the world seeing Leon Slater made me really
Leon Slater as well. I don't know why I felt proud.
Yeah, of course we're gonna feel proud. We've seen him, we met him.
Yeah, but watching it being proud, like that's my boy.
I mean, AJ and I have literally worked with the guy. It was surreal.
Yeah, he's a top guy. Yeah, look,
young guy.
Go back on our channel. There's an interview because I remember that's the time I was like, Nick, we need this interview. This guy is the youngest in charge. He's going to be big, and I'm hoping now that we're on this Leon Slater page, next year I will be able to say Superstar of the Year, Leon Slater. I'm hoping. Yeah. I'm hoping this theme continues, but
just don't jump off the top of the thing again, man, bro. You could have died. He jumped off, landed on his head, and got up. Well, I didn't feel anything, at the time. I was just loving the moment. You landed on your head. You're gonna feel it like later, but I keep forgetting he's like 2 years old, and he just bounces right back up.
Yeah,
can't even drink in the country.
Okay,
I have to say, just since Dan brought up that match with John Cena, this isn't a WWE thing. This is a wrestling thing in general. And I was happy. That's why I love the Sting retirement so much. I'm really quite over this false narrative of it's the business to lose on your way out. It's not. It's something that dates. I've looked into this recently. It's something that dates back to the territories, which back then obviously made sense. You're leaving one territory for another. You lose on your way out, so you're not making yourself look like a big guy when you move over to a direct rival territory. That made a world of sense. It's not. It's this weird or borderline wrestling fascistic thing that's happening. Like Hulk Hogan didn't lose his last match. The Rock didn't lose his last match.
He did lose his last match.
The Rock did not lose his last match.
Hulk Hogan did. Hulk Hogan did. Rock hasn't finished.
Well, the debate's on that, but the argument that what I will say on a real shutdown on this very quickly, because I know
Randy Savage didn't, China didn't,
didn't get a chance to.
Shawn Michaels
didn't get a chance to. He did.
Shawn definitely did, but The long
I'm
story
listening as you
short,
say.
Sean's last
Yes,
match was against Taker
Undertaker.
and Kane. He won.
Does not count of his last match. His last match was against Undertaker. His retirement match. He came back, broke the rules of the game, and came back. That's not his last match. That's not his retirement match. He lost on his way out, and then came back for a bag of money.
For the sake of
Is
just
that-
keeping the video title, would it help if we did this off camera and I sent you a
Yeah,
substantial
do another
Yes,
part.
please.
Yes,
lose
please.
on the
Let's
way
get to the
out?
last match.
Okay, guys, to summarize, Double V has gone for All In. Not sure I would have. It wasn't in the UK this year, but still a banging pay-per-view. Then the Tech has gone for Saturday Night Main Event. The last time is now. Simsy has gone for Slammiversary. Big Tone has gone for Forbidden Door, which was in the UK, and I have kept it UK, keeping it strong style, as I have gone for Progress Wrestling Super Strong Style 16, which means the winner of Show of the Year is inconclusive. So what we are saying to you guys is check them all out. Whether you are a TNA fan, an AEW fan, a WWE fan, or a fan of Brit Rest, and most notably Progress, when I say that, check them all out. They were all absolutely amazing shows that you will definitely thoroughly enjoy. So guys, let us know which one you actually preferred, and just get in contact with us in any way possible. And how can you do that? By keeping it MOW. That's right. Follow us on X at MOW News, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, Ministry of Wrestling. Join us tomorrow, guys, as we announce the match of the year, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, see ya.